What I said the score was going to be, 31-17, it's 31-13. On fire! Now that's the way you open up a football season. Throwing up a 30 spot on the Rams. Yeah, there you go. Nah, but I'll admit, for a second there, had me a little worried. Some early pressure on Vic. Jackson breaks off a long touchdown run. Next thing you know, all Eagles fans got the same look on their face that Eli Manning has every time he throws an incomplete pass. But they got it on track, alright? The offense started rolling, and the defense was on the attack. And after Shady ices the game in the fourth quarter, the Eagles are rolling into week 2, 1-0. Ooh, not such a hot start for the Falcons. Falcons got their tail feathers handed to them, 30-12 by the Chicago Bears. Ooh, ouch. But don't let the first game of the season fool you. This is still a good Atlanta Falcons team. The defending NFC champs. And still the same team that went 13-3 last year. And after that last butt whooping, they're going to be coming back to the Dome with a chip on their shoulder and something to prove. And nobody likes a bunch of angry birds, except for people with too much time on their hands. So here is how the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Atlanta Falcons. The offense needs to control the football. There's a reason the Eagles beat the Rams. Just look at the numbers. And I'm not talking about the final score. The Eagles won the time of possession battle. We're 8 for 13 on third down conversions. And for the first time that I can remember, the Eagles gained more yards through the ground than they did through the air. Meanwhile, the Rams were 2 for 12 on third downs, gave up 5 sacks, and despite some success running the ball, could only muster up 13 points. That, my friends, is a little something in the business we call ball control. When you're playing a good offense like the Atlanta Falcons have, you know where the best place for them to be is? On the sidelines, huddled around the Gatorade bucket, looking at Polaroids, talking about all the cool things that they would do if only they could get back on the field. And for the Falcons defense, the longer you keep them on that field, the more tired they're gonna get. When they're tired, you got them right where you want them. You think that you can stay on the field for longer than 30 minutes with this offense? Child, please. You are not going to keep up with these wide receivers. Michael Vick is going to go tearing through your defense like Andy Reid tears through a box of Tasty Cakes. I've seen it. It's not pretty. You think you had problems with Matt Forte? LaShawn McCoy is going to eat you for breakfast. But none of these are going to happen if you don't have that little thing called ball control. Key to victory number 2. Get after Matty Ice. Listen, it's no secret, okay? The Atlanta Falcons offense struggled against the Chicago Bears week 1 for the same reasons the Eagles struggled against the Bears last year. A dominant pass rush from their front 4 while playing a cover 2 with 2 deep safeties. I can't spell it out any simpler than that. Oh, you can have Roddy White on one side and then the new kid Julio on the other, but if those two are constantly covered and they can't get past the safety help over the top and you got dudes in your grill all day, tough shit. The Chicago Bears defense had 5 sacks against the Falcons. Threw up a 30 spot on them. Philadelphia Eagles had 5 sacks against the Rams. Threw up a 30 spot on them. Now sure, this is going to leave the Eagles a little vulnerable in the run game. And you know the Falcons are looking at that Rams tape saying, I'm pretty sure we can run on these guys. And you can. Yes. Yes, you can. And unfortunately, that's something that all Eagles fans are just going to have to get used to. But to take away the passing game with good coverage and then get after the quarterback with pressure that causes sacks and turnovers, well, yeah, go ahead. I'll give you a couple big run plays up the gut. But I'll take the win. Key to victory number 3. turnovers. When you got two good teams like this playing each other, a lot of times the outcome is just based on who makes the mistakes. And in a game like this, turnovers are the big mistakes. Okay? We can't afford to Romo the game away.
Romo. Verb. Finding a way to fail when achievement is in grasp. Use it in a sentence. Johnny thought he was going to get a promotion, but Romo'd the presentation. Also see McNabb.
Now the Chicago Bears were able to score 14 points off of Atlanta Falcon turnovers. Now granted the score was 30-12, but you take 14 points away from the Bears, you give that to the Falcons. It's a completely different ballgame. Last year the Philadelphia Eagles were ranked 8th in turnover ratio. The Atlanta Falcons were ranked 3rd. So you got two good teams that like to go get after the ball and not cough it up. Ye who makes the mistakes, ye who turns the ball over, will be the one to lose this game. You want to go outside?
Okay.
So here it is, E-Rock's Week 2 prediction. When the Eagles get done with the Falcons, they'll be headed back home to Lincoln Financial Field to play the New York Giants. And when they do, they'll be 2-0. I got the Eagles winning this game in a close one, real close, like toe curling, butt clinching, nail biting close, 27-24. Congratulations to last week's Facebook Friday winner, Johnny Carsilli. This week's Facebook Friday prize will be an autographed team print by Eagles wide receiver Riley Cooper, and also an Eagles prize pack. So check out my Facebook page for Facebook Friday. I provided the link below. And also follow me on Twitter at The Mighty E-Rock. Let's go Birds, and I will see you next week right here.